Just make sure everything's working, Anna. Good job. I'm a real streamer. Why is it not working? Oh no. Come on, you can do it. One sec. There we go. It should be working now. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? Hello, hello. My bad. I was saying, I feel so big. Welcome to the stream. Because Anthony isn't here today, and I just popped in this new layout. It is not finalized. I just wanted to make it new because the setup that I have for me being solo on here, which I just found out this morning I was going to be solo, so that's why this is last second. But anyways, the last time that I had this setup done, it looked very different. Let me show you for a second. It's going to look janky. Not the mic. Okay, so this is the old one, which I do not mind. It says welcome to the stream, which I like, you know. But I wanted to update it with the monkey paws screen, of which I haven't updated to be for a single person either. Oh, it's so janky. Thanks for being here, everybody. Tara was first in the chat. Gold star, Tara. Woo, 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 woo. I'm going to go back to the other one. Let's see. What do you guys think, by the way? This is the theme from the monkey paws screen that we made 2 streams ago, and I love it, so I popped it in here. And yes, Tara said, "Wee." Joe says, "Yay, hello." And Joe's having a great day because they got snacks and drank. I mean, pretty much the best day ever. When snacks are involved, you know it's going to be a good day. Jake says, "There you are. There you are, Peter." Everybody seen Hook? It's a great movie. Clever Devlin saying, "There's your voice." Yes, yes, we can hear, finally, my very important good words. Oh, Jake says, "Today has been dumb, but it turned upwards when I checked the mail and saw the November Patreon envelope." Oh, I'm so glad. It has all the cute vibes, he says, of this layout. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, it's a little brighter. I was kind of going for a dark mode there with the intro and outro animations and stuff, but who cares, honestly? I mean, if it gives good vibes, that's more important, I would say. Joe says, "Oh no, my internet is funky today. I will try to tune in." I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's not fun when that happens, but I hope it works out. We'll send all good vibes to your internet connection. It will connect and be good. This is true. This is true. Tara says, "Thank you. First time gold star." We need to start keeping track of this so we can get like some prizes going. I love giving out prizes. Tara says, "Dig in the solo layout." Thank you. Thank you. You like my giant head on your screen bobbing around like a little Muppet, flat black Muppet mouth. Kendall says, "I'm still catching up from Monday when I got sick." Oh, so sorry. I hope you're feeling better. And then yesterday I spent 2 hours trying to understand signing up for health insurance. You deserve a treat, Kendall, just for going through that. Health insurance in the US, signing up for it is like some sort of sick torture. It is no good, and I am so sorry you have to do that, but I really hope that it went somewhat smoothly and you found a good one. That is a deep, deep wish for you. Okay, so let's get into drawing today because that's kind of what we're here for, right? By the way, I didn't even say, I'm Anna Daviscourt. I'm a children's book illustrator. Usually my friend Anthony is here to read the chat, but I will be reading the chat today, which means that it may be a little bit slower on the drawing side, but that's all good. I'm gonna talk a lot, you know, especially when I'm alone. I just talk to myself for 2 hours straight. It's how it goes. But I'm really happy to be here. By the way, Anthony is taking care of the cats. You have heard the cats at his place they have like a cold, and so he's helping Sammy right now by taking them to the vet. So there is a chance that he could pop in possibly later, but I texted him and he didn't respond, so I'm guessing he's just wrangling kittens and cats and stuff like that. Alessandra says, "Remember, Anna, some people might stream on their huge TV." I try to forget that, Alessandra, but thank you. Kendall says, "I had to call someone, but it's done-ish." Oh, calling people? Why? Just paying for premiums when those bills come in. Blech. And hope the cats feel better soon. Thank you. I think the cats will feel better. There's nothing serious going on. It's just getting them treatment so they're not miserable. And they can meow because apparently their throats are so sore that they're barely meowing. Oh, it's so sad. So let me set this up a little bit, get the navigator out so y'all can see. Okay, so this is an old character that we made, and I just felt like drawing more animals today. In fact, I wanted to draw a kind of pertinent animal, one that you will see in the future if you keep following my work. There was an announcement not too long ago of a book that I'm working on. So let me actually show you this announcement because it's kind of cool. And if you're interested in the, what would you call it, the publishing space, this is a good thing to be aware of. So there's a, I believe it's only online newsletter, but I'm not sure because I don't pay to see it. But it's a newsletter called Publishers Weekly, and that's where they put out all of the announcements of new books that are being published. So I actually have one with me on it. This is the first time. I have worked on other books, but this is the first time I've been in Publishers Weekly. So it says, Allison Hunter Hill at Starry Forest Books has acquired world rights to Not a Book About Bunnies. My debut author, not my debut author, I don't own Amanda. But by debut author Amanda Henke, I believe is how it's pronounced. I'm sorry, Amanda, if that's wrong. Illustrated by me. Porcupine is determined to be a star of the star of this picture book, but a carrot crunching, spotlight stealing bunny keeps getting in the way. Publication is slated for spring 2022. The author represented herself, and Jodi Perry at Shannon Associates represented the illustrator. That me. So what I wanted to do today is draw some animals, and maybe one of them looks like a porcupine. Maybe I explore some porcupine designs. I have been sketching for this book for quite a while, so it's not like oh, look at that. Sorry, top comment. It was a familiar face. Jake Green, right there. Look at that. You're on TV again, Jake. So anyways, I just wanted to draw some animals, and I thought that we could also use it as an excuse to work on some, not necessarily canon, this is going to go in the book kind of art for Porcupine, but for just drawing porcupines in general. I think that there's a lot of exploration that could happen, and I want to try out different styles and different ways of handling different things. So there you go. That's my little spiel. Joe says, massive tech issues today for me. Posted audio in the Discord. Posted audio in the Discord? What the heck does that mean? But yeah, that, oh, Harold Park. What I'm hearing right now? Oh, I have to listen to this. That's so weird. What the heck is going on? I don't know why that's happening, but I'm very sorry that it is. I hope that your tech issues get helped, fixed, whatever we can do. Alessandra says, I feel you, Kendall. I changed my mom's insurance and it took a month for it to get processed. Shaking my head. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it takes forever and it's just a pain and a half and so much money. Ugh. Jake says, so cool. Kendall says, I just wanted to renew my current one for the next year. It was way more confusing. Just renewing. Oh, man, it's annoying. Anyways, Kendall says, I'm excited for the new books from Anna. Oh, heck yeah. I'm working on 3 of them right now. So you got a plethora of books to choose from. Jake says, Erin just saw the fox, this fox, and basically said, I need it, and wanted me to tell you that her birthday is in a week. Oh my gosh, happy almost birthday. Okay, well, I'll take that into consideration. But also, this is, yeah, a fun little foxy guy. Such a chonk sweater. I love it so much. All right, let's get to drawing. Let's do this thing. So right before the stream, I was just trying to like sketch out a little bit of like something, maybe like a dapper frog. I was wondering what it would look like with hair, possibly. I know that frogs don't usually have hair, but this is the realm of intrigue and whimsy. We can do whatever the heck we want to do. So, porcupines, they have pretty pronounced noses, so I like doing that as like a general thing. And small ears. Now, I've looked at a lot of porcupines for reference in this book, but I want to also extrapolate towards different things and like really explore different options and look at things that maybe I haven't looked at yet. So of course I'm going to pull up the trusty old Pinterest and I'll show you everything I'm looking through. Let's look at, let's see, how do you spell porcupine? Not meatballs. What the heck are they talking about? Illustrations. And I think I misspelled it. There we go. Boom. Ooh. All right. So yeah, they have some exaggerated shapes, and I love that so much. This one's a good one of different shapes that they can make with the quills on their back and head, and just so much attitude that can be brought to that. Oh my gosh, I love him. I love him. He's so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, there are some excellent ones here. I have to start saving these. I think I'm going to make a whole new thing. So what do? You do this and then create board. There we go. Just going to call it Porky. Porky? Sure. Oh my gosh. So flippin' cute. All right, I love this too. The idea of plants in here? Come on. Are you kidding me? And this is very much what I do on a daily basis for my job, looking through things for pushing designs and trying to do the best storytelling that I can. I have several, oh my gosh, several Pinterest boards that are saved for like interesting layouts and compositions and things like that. And I'll go through that when I'm trying to push myself in terms of composition. Who would have thought? There are a lot of hedgehogs in here too, so I don't want to get too mixed up with that. Oh, this is great though, because there are other things in the book that I need to also take inspiration on. Oh man, this one's so pretty. There's so many pretty things on Pinterest. This is just what I want to go through and bathe in art. Oh, the shapes, they're so great. Come on. And this is one of the things that I remember, even one of my first projects out of college, feeling like I have this way of drawing sometimes where I get locked into thinking, well, it can't really be much different from this, right? It can be. It can always be dramatically different. And that's why it's so important to look at other people's artwork and see just what is happening in the world. Oh my gosh, this is Steph Liberis. Of course it is. I always love her way of just chunking out textures and really strong shapes, but still making it feel so appealing and like comfortable. I don't know. She has great style. And also is a really nice person. I've met her at a few different conventions and she's lovely. This is also her work. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is another thing with the quills. There's a really good opportunity for some kind of pseudo patterning that I love. Oh my gosh, did Nico Marley do Porcupines? Okay, if you don't know, Nico Marley is an amazing concept artist / illustrator, and Anthony just got his sweater in from Lightbox that we got to see yesterday, or last stream, whatever. He brought that out to show us, and then he was wearing it today, and we recorded the podcast, so you'll see it on there. Oh, we've got some stuff in the chat. Let's see. Sorry if I'm ignoring you. You know how I get wrapped up in things. Just Kendall complaining about the government's bad UI. I like that. It's a system meant to frustrate you. It is designed and it is doing its purpose. Jake says they can have hair-like things. I think some of the frogs in Amphibia have hair. Oh my gosh. I need to start watching Amphibia. That's one that keeps on like drawing me in. And then I could totally believe that frogs actually have hair in certain, certain frogs have hair because the world is crazy and there are magical things that happen in it, like frogs having hair. Kendall says, seriously, if they designed it the way big tech does for signing up for subscription services, it would be so much easier. Yeah, you know how it is. Tara says, because the U.S. is the only developed country without universal health care, one of the major failures of the democratic system. Preach! Agreed. Kendall says, I do this too, and I have boards upon boards for illustration ideas, and don't get me started on the GIFs and videos I have to go through for animation inspo. I love it. I love to see it. I actually mentioned you on the podcast today because of that. Alessandra says, yeah, I agree with Tara. It's more painful for immigrants and people who don't speak English. I cannot sympathize enough with that. Like, that is... How? how would you go through basically anything? And that's really why the system fails, because it's not designed for the people who need it, first of all, most, and then also you should be designing for your most, what would you call it? Like the least able of the users, or whatever you want to call it. Sorry if that's like not the right way to phrase it, but just the idea like of home design. I always think about this, like if you could just design for somebody, say, who is wheelchair bound, or uses a wheelchair to get around, then it would still work for people who don't use wheelchairs. It would just be accessible for them as well. And it's annoying that everything is designed for able-bodied individuals when it's like there's more people in the world. So design the system to be so easily understandable that somebody who does not natively speak English can easily navigate it. It seems like that. Anyways, sorry, rant. You guys brought up insurance in the US healthcare system. How am I now supposed to fall into that pitfall? Oh man, Kendall says I have just under 17,000 pins on my board. My goodness. And Tyler Gibson's in the chat. What's up, Tyler? How are you doing? Also, Kendall, you should put that on your resume. Just be like, pro Pinterester here. Excuse you. Oh, I love the shapes. He's always so good with shapes. And I don't like the song, so I'm going to skip it. Beep. I was seriously considering doing Animal Crossing music as the background music today. I still don't know if that's like okay. Can I use a video game's music and it's fine? If it is, I don't know if we'd ever go back. Ooh, I love this. Graphic. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. See how far you can abstract it and it still reads as porcupine? I love... oh my gosh, I love. This is fantastic. Sorry guys, I'm just very excited that we find so much good reference. This is so cute. Also, the way they're handling multiple spikes, I know it's not great resolution, but all of the spikes are basically coming out of one massive color. I really like that. And we could draw other animals as well. This is so cute. Oh my god. We can draw other animals for sure. I just wanted to follow this folly. The way of chunkifying these, they almost look like feathers, but they still have a 3D shape because of the use of the lines kind of contouring them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Fantastic. This is... honestly, I'm flabbergasted. I didn't think there was this much porcupine content, but clearly there's a fan base. Wow. Wow. Look at this tangle. I really like the idea of making it feel kind of like bramble as well. At least in some parts. One of the great opportunities is showing emotion through the shapes that the spikes create. So I hope that I do that justice. Oh, this is so cool! Oh my gosh, dry brush strokes being the spikes. Holy heckers, suddenly I want to do this all traditionally. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I might get too caught up in just doing porcupines, so I need to look at other animals as well. These watercolor cats are fantastic. Patrons this month will maybe recognize the wet on wet watercolor technique, possibly, that I fell in love with recently. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Look at that baby. Oh my god. Oh wait, I'm putting it in Porky. Whoops. Anthony just sent me a text. Oh my gosh. For the most part, oh, he says it'll take 7 to 10 days of sad sounding croaky meowing. Oh, 1 more week, babies. Oh, so cute. Alice Lee is in the chat. What's up, Alice? Oh my gosh. I was just talking about you on the podcast as well today. I was talking about your collaborative way of doing the Animal Crossing pots where you painted them. And it was a Sailor HG, right, who did the casting of the ceramic pots, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Alice. So sorry. But that series is chef's kiss. I believe we've shown it on the stream already before, but it's so great. If you guys haven't checked out Alice Lee, not only is she an amazing streamer, but also just artist extraordinaire and a beautiful mind. And Charmaine, hello, is saying happy December 1st. Can you believe it? I cannot believe, honestly, what the heck is happening with time. Joe says, Kyle T. Webster's brushes would sure do this justice. That is a rhyme, and I really appreciate you for that. Charmaine says, November just flew by so quickly. Where did it even go? I don't even understand. I just slept through the whole thing. Jake Green says, I love the watercolor monkey I got. You know, it's all for you. Oh, man. Tyler says, my little Anna Daviscourt original watercolor painting. I love it so much, Anna. I was so excited to see that. You know, it's one of a kind. I should show you guys pictures of all the monkeys because, honestly, they're all wildly different. I know that the concept is the same. I did a little monkey that is like a pear shape, basically, with little legs and little arms at the bottom. And it's wet on wet, so the watercolor spreads out to the... I should just show you. Do I have one? Where is it? All right, one sec. I'll be right back. It's happening. It's happening. Chaos. Okay. If you are a patron and you haven't gotten your package goodies yet, then look away. Close your eyes. Avert your gaze. Okay, so these are some of the test ones that I didn't send out because not all of them are top quality. Okay, so this is the idea. See, this one isn't actually a very good example of the wet on wet. So the edge really blends out. See that? Where it goes super, super soft, so it looks like fur. So I thought, what could be a really furry animal? Monkey. And then I did the orange on its head because, I mean, come on, cute. And then the arms and legs are done with colored pencil, which is why I did not send this one out. I really like how the watercolor turned out, but the colored pencil wasn't my favorite. It's like very chunky on the paper. You see that? I mean, it's got a certain appeal, but it wasn't my favorite. I tried to pick my favorites to send to you guys. And then this is a different kind of paper. I believe this is, I want to say hot press, but I'm probably getting that wrong. This guy's pretty good, but there was something about him that was just not as appealing as the others. And then another guy. Boom. So I think this was my first test, actually. Very first. And you can see I waited too long for the background paint to dry. Basically, you do a wash of the background color, this like creamy kind of color. And then paint the brown on top. And then I did like a little pink where the face was. And then the orange and the green, obviously. I really like how the orange bled into the green. You see that? So cool. And then the color pencil on top of it, you can see I used a little bit of like a blue pencil, so it creates kind of contrasty colors. Anyways, I'm really glad that the focus on this camera can get this now. Also, I'm gonna, I think, send this one to my friend Corinne as a gift, so don't look at it, Corinne. This is a little rat. It was the other test that I did. It's very, very light, but I still love it. It's just a subtle little thing. And then I added like a little bow and tiny, tiny little feet. Look at those little tootsies. Cute. Anyways, that was Watercolor Haul 2021. Should I show you the other ones? There's so many. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. I'll show you. No, you guys tell me. Do you want to see them? If you say yes, then I'll show you. Okay, let's see. Kendall says the chaos is happening. Oh, Tyler says please post them. Oh, golly. I mean, that takes work. I am so lazy when it comes to like scanning or taking pictures or whatever. Jake says chaos. We love to see it. Alessandra's not ready for the new year. No one is. Jake says they're all very different and I really love the one I got. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, Tyler says I'm gonna get a little frame for mine. You're so nice. Oh. Oh, Tyler says it might be the best Patreon gift I've ever gotten. Oh my god. Just for you, Tyler. Oh, they're saying I want to see. Jake says you do so much, Anna. Oh, whatever. I love doing it. So thanks for giving me an excuse. Okay, so the other few tests that I did, let me show you what I was gonna do. Okay. So first ever painting that I was like, I feel like doing watercolors this month. So I'm going to just try something out and then I'll whip out, like 8 of them for patrons. No big thing. And I started with this dog that's a little gentleman. I thought I would call him a distinguished gentleman. Look at how he sits. If you don't know the meme, this isn't as funny. But yeah, there's like a little rug that I thought was fun. And actually, oh, there's a hair on it. That's what that is. Anyways, I don't hate it, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. And it's complex. The test, I was smart though. It's on the like part of the paper where it says Arches, France. So I was thinking ahead. Like that part I wouldn't send to people. So, you know, if I made a really good piece on that, I would have been sad. Then second, I decided, okay, I'm not in love with this design. I'm going to try something else. And so I started drawing a dragon on a pile of stars, a horde of stars. And this is the one that turned out, which I really like, actually. I think this is a pretty cool one. It's like 90% colored pencil on top of watercolor. You can see the whole background. I went over several layers of like darker colors. And I like it. It's cool and everything. But I could not for the life of me produce like 8 of these. No way. No way. It took so long to make one. And of course, this is after I painted washes of like, I think I made 4 of these and then I finished 1 of them. So I have 3 that are like in process. Unfortunate, because I probably will never finish them. But you live, you learn. Okay. So what you need to do if you're making multiple of a thing, or at least you're planning to, then make it something that's a little bit more manageable and not time consuming. So then I tried out a few, what do you call these? Practices. When I did the monkeys, actually, this one was the first one that I ever did. And that's the edge was too hard, like I said. And then I started doing more of them, but with the same color palette. And then I decided, what if we tried a different color palette and make the background cool and the monkey could be white? And this is what came out of that, which has a lot of cool textures going on. It's fun. But I decided there were just too many things that didn't go to plan, I guess, in this one, in a way that I didn't like. So the shape of him got a little wonkified, and then his head kind of exploded. Now, I'm not against that. Head explosions, totally fine. You do your thing. But just for this, I didn't feel like it was worth sending somebody that. I liked the other ones more. I don't have to justify it. It's fine. And then the last test, the last one I'm going to show you is a kitty. Meow. I actually really liked this one, especially after adding the like subtle orange stripes in the ears and stuff. But you can see I actually sketched a dragon on this one. If you see really closely, you'll see like subtle pink lines. That's a dragon. But I was like, I'm going to reuse this paper. I should have just flipped it over. I don't know why I didn't use the backside. But it's a pretty cool test. I think that the softness of the wet on wet really worked well here because you can see it so much in the dark colors meeting the light. And I also use salt. Look at that. That's what salt does. The coarse salt that I put on top. I remembered you guys from our way long ago traditional streams. Anyways, that's it. Showtime's over. Okay, thanks. Bye. But yeah, thanks for, being okay with me talking about this. I really love doing watercolor, and I want to do more watercolor streams. It's just a whole thing with the camera setup. I want it to look good on camera. You guys in the past probably haven't been able to truly see what I've been doing, and that's what I don't like. Jake says, you guys, you're too nice. Okay, Jake says, I'm not exaggerating at all when when I say Anna's Patreon is literally the best. They're so sweet. Joe says, I will post them for you. It's the whole scanning and taking pictures and setting it up for posting. That's really the drag. I'll just send all of them to you, and then you can post them for me, and then you can keep them. Sound good? Sound good. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. Alessandra says, did you use watercolor paper? I did. Yes, these are those giant sheets of Arches paper that I got months ago. I was just testing out what kind of paper I wanted the most, and I think I still have the test strips that I can show you, like what the different papers look like. But they are hot press, cold press, and rough. And I think rough is the one where the colored pencil was like rough. And then the smoother ones, I believe, are hot press. And I really like, I think cold press is my favorite because it's kind of an in-between. It's got some tooth, but it's, I guess it depends on what you're using it for, because the hot press did really work well for the wet on wet technique. I highly suggest you get some watercolor paper and just try stuff because it's really fun. I'll give you a list. How about that? I'll give you a list of things that you can try because that would be easy. I feel like that would be like, ooh, that could be a fun little video where like we run you through like, okay, so try this on the paper and then I try it and you can see like the effects that it has on mine, but then also you do it yourself and see what kind of effects it has on your end, because that would be, it's always going to be different. It's always going to feel different, and I think that's fun. Anyways, that takes time to set up and everything too. So Alessandra says, you make me want to go back to watercolor painting, but it takes time. That's the beauty of the wet on wet. Okay, I have to say, it's so fast because it has to be. You got to do it while it's wet. It's the best. So that's why I chose that for doing multiples of them. Rynn says, Rynny completely goofed and lost track of time/day. Hey, welcome. It's past 4 p.m. It's 4:30 and I have done like no drawing, but that's fine. And it's Wednesday, which I almost forgot. So, you know, we're in the same boat. Jake says, relatable. Good to see you. Hi, Rynn. Everybody's saying like, yep. We all understand that. Kendall says, salt is always fun to play with. Always. Slugs don't think so. Alessandra says, ooh, me gusta. All of Anna, all of these, Anna. I do these too. Oh, really? Ugh, I love it. Jake says, that is literally why we're here, Anna. Oh my gosh, literally? You busted that out? Rynn says, I have reminders set, Kendall. They didn't go off, and I'm going to go duke it out with my app. Oh my gosh. Joe says we can listen to you talk about anything all day, babe. Good. That's what I'm doing. Literally all day. I'll be here forever just talking to myself. Anna's art prompt challenge. Oh, I'm into it. Kendall says, I loved when the design group would come into the print lab with their hot pressed paper. Made everything chef's kiss beautiful looking when printing. Oh, I want to print on watercolor paper. I need to figure out a printing system. I keep on seeing these videos of people using risograph, what is that called? Riso prints, I think, is what I've heard of them said. Anyways, and it looks so fun. Like, just a few layers of color kind of limits you a little bit. I like it. And they look beautiful, obviously. Ooh, Tara says, I like using gouache on Arch's hot press. My goodness, I want to use gouache. That's what I'm really inspired to do lately, because you can paint over and under. Like, you could have washes like watercolor, and then you can have opaque like acrylic. It's reworkable because it's water soluble. If you get water on your brush and work it a little bit, it can actually come up, which is just like, the control, the ability. And it's beautiful, obviously. We love gouache. Tyler says, also, as a side note, I may have been on some adult substances when I saw your Breath of the Wild 2 time lapse. And I watched it once through, then got way into it and put on music and watched it on mute. Lol. Oh my gosh. Tyler, I love that for you. That is amazing. Oh man. And Tyler also says, I think I've heard it risograph? I have no idea. Riso, says Joe. Joe says riso. Don't you know? I gotta go. Kendall says a risograph is a specific type of printer and I want one. Okay, can we share it? We could just like ship it to and from Colorado. Sound good? Jake says, lol, Tyler, a little too focused. I love that. Joe says, petition to get Anna gouache for Christmas. I have some gouache, but I think it's just the primaries in black, which should be all I need, but you know how it is. Mixing. It's for fools. And they're also, I think, tiny. Let me look at my paint stash real quick. Did I pull out my headphones? No. Okay, we're good. Okay, good. You can hear me rummaging around. Okay, we've got permanent white. We've got primary blue. We've got primary red. And 2 yellows? Really? Tell me more. Okay. Yeah, primary yellow that's almost out, and then a primary yellow that's got a price tag on it, which is apparently $7.25 for this tiny thing. $7.25 for just like a little bit. I know it goes a long way, but like, it's expensive. So I have no excuse. I really should be painting with them. Honestly, the last time I busted them out, I tried painting a sculpture. And then I painted the whole thing and I really liked it. And then I tried putting the coat on it to keep it protected, the paint protected. And it was water-based and it ruined the paint. It just ate it. Oh, I was so sad. So I'm a little bit sad. Joe says, ooh, definitely need to get Anna Holbein acrylic gouache. What is this kind? This is Winsor Newton Designer's gouache. And then, oh, I have acrylic gouache, I believe. Yeah, that's what I'm now painting my sculpts with because it's gouache, but it's also acrylic, which means it won't mix badly with my, what is it called? Polyurethane coating? It's water-based. Oh my gosh, okay, I gotta start trying or else I'm just gonna keep reading. Kendall says, if anyone knows which masking things are best for paint, let me know. There's too many options. Masking fluid, I'm guessing you're talking about? Joe says, oh yeah, Winsor Newton is spenny. I love that. Spenny. Oh wait, is this? Okay, yeah. Sorry, the scene is called Screen Test, which made me very hesitant to click on it, but it's not a test anymore, it's real life. Okay, let's get to drawing. I'm gonna bring up the Pinterest board that we made. If you guys want access to any of my Pinterest boards, I'm Anna Owen on here. So I think it's at Anna Owen 18. Yeah, you can see it right there. Beep. Oh yeah, I can put a link to it. Here, I'll put it in the chat. Beep bop. I'll also put it in the YouTube chat if anybody's watching there. Hey YouTubers, what's up? Okay. And Kendall is on top of it. You are amazing. All right, let's go into Porky, which also has some cats. Whoops, that's my bad, but you know, it's not really that bad. Okay, I'm gonna keep this open on my screen, and if you want to watch or look at it, then you can look at it on your own time, okay? There are so many good ones. I'm so happy. Oh, Porcupines. Okay. Let's just draw. You know what I mean? Okay, I love when they have a connection between the nose, the Schnazenberg, and the quill profile. That's not exactly how it goes. And then shapes overall. Man, there are fun ones. I also want a really definitive change between when at rest and when fluffed, you know? I want that shape change. I want it to be dynamic. Oh, the Nico Marley ones are so good for that. Also, Nico Marley. Okay, so let me show you again, just real quick, this Pinterest page. So a lot of the ones that we've favorited are porcupines, but they're more quadruped. I want my guy to be biped. So just to make him a little bit more like these guys, where it's like animals anthropomorphized. That's the word. Anthropomorphized. But like with that, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I just love, he's all quills. That guy is all quills. He has nothing but quills. He's a face and quills. Oh, so good. Design, beautiful. Okay, so how do we achieve? So biped, bipedal, bipenonymous. And then we could have a smooth down, like these are my quills, but like ain't no thing. I also love the head quills are kind of separate sometimes, like in pictures of porcupines, they're just a little bit different. Just a little bit different. Tyler says, Schnazenberg, lol, 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 lol. Are you on adult substances again? Kendall says, the bottom corner makes me think of Le Petit Prince. Oh, Le Petit Prince is so good. my gosh. Joe, did I say something inappropriate? And Tyler says, heck, heck. And Jake says, heck and heck, yeah. Heck and heck, yeah. Oh, all the hex. Oh, is that where you get the word hex? I put a hex on you. Ah, heck. I really like the stubby kind of square one as well. Like, take a square, make it stub. Like, the quills just end, and then, like, little legs come out. Like, hello, me, I am the guy. I do love a good graphic shapey kind of character. Like, John Klassen kind of feel, where it's just, it doesn't have to make sense. Just stubs. And I have to stop thinking this is for a book. I'm just drawing for fun, y'all. I'm just like, this isn't going to be printed anywhere. This is just for me. It's fine. We're all good. Laid back. This is how I have to convince myself that there's no pressure. I'm going to make more little squares. Honestly, I love this kind of design. Do I ever design like this? No. What's wrong with me? Also, I want him to have, like, expression. That's another thing that's kind of importante to think of in the design, is the ability to express. I want it to have a range. I say that and then I make every die a dot eye. If I really wanted them to express, they'd probably be like, oh my gosh, like eyeballs and eyelashes, eyebrows, everything that starts with I. I, me. Now. Another Hook reference. We're doing good on the Hook references, everybody. Check it off the box. Tyler says, I really gotta watch my mouth, guys. I'm so sorry. You said heck? Get a heck out of here, boy. Kendall says, the good news is my French brain is still intact because I didn't even realize I wrote The Little Prince in The Little Prince in French. You speak French, I speak Anna. The Little Prince in French version until Anna read it out loud. A lol. Le Petite. I know princess in Italian, which is principessa. Oh, that's Italian, not French. What am I? I don't know. Joe says, heck, late 19th century, originally Northern English dialect, euphemism, alliteration of hell, alteration. Guys, this is why Anthony reads. Never make fun of him for reading anything wrong ever again, okay? I'm 10 times worse. Tyler says, I've been getting really into armadillos lately. I mean, really into armadillos. And they're such little freaks. I love them. Are they part of the porcupine family? I don't know. Let's look at porcupine family. Porcupine familia. Like I know what I'm talking about. A type of rodent. So does that mean? I'm gonna just look up our porcupines. Wow, why are they so long in Word? Related to armadillos. I love a good armadillo too. Good taste, good taste. Armadillo relatives. Armadillo-online.org. I love it. The closest relative to the armadillo are sloths and anteaters. Did you call that? I could see it with the anteater and the armadillo's face, because they have pretty similar kind of schnoozles where it's just like a point, you know? What is a cousin of the armadillo? The Chinese pangolin! I love a pangolin! They're so good. If you guys don't know pangolins, it's P-A-N-G. Pang. O-L-I-N. Olin. Oh, they're so good. And unfortunately, very heavily hunted, which is just the saddest part. Oh, look at these guys. Okay, this is armadillo relatives on armadillo-online.org. They're members of the straight joint. Or strange joint, not strange. Oh my gosh, this makes my night. Xenarthra, I'm gonna say. This is a relatively small branch of mammals that developed in isolation in South America around 50 million years ago. Okay. A small spur of bone found in the lumbar vertebrae that helps to stiffen the spine. Other mammals do not have this particular bony lump. There are 3 groups of animals within the order. Okay, so it's sloths, anteaters, and armadillos. No porcupines to be found. Look at that guy. What a great face. It reminds me of an Italian greyhound, and I love it. Oh, baby. Also, he saw the camera and, like, just put his little chin on the branch, like, what? It looks like school picture day when they had you cross your arms and go like this. I love him. Ah! Okay, I'm done. I'm done. It's fine. Oh, so good. Tyler says I've been getting really into armadillos. Okay, I just... Woo! Hey, Shoto, what's up? You wanted to learn about armadillos, right? That's what you were asking for. Tyler says, yes, I mentioned pangolins earlier in the chat. They're so cute. And sloths are always a good time. Always a good time. You know a sloth in there? Oh, it's a good time. It's a good time. Oh, man. Oh, apparently Kendall says there's 2 classifications of porcupines. 2 separate? What? Tyler says, you guys know the one pic of that pangolin that looks like it's nervous to ask. Oh, golly, it went away. Nervous to ask another pangolin out on a cute date. Just like, because their paws are always like this. Even when it looks like they're quadrupeds, their little front arms are just up like this. Oh, they're so cute. Kendall says, old world and new world. I'm straight up going through the wiki page. Everybody, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Shoto says, no! Hey, Shoto Todoroki, I watch you on My Hero Academia. What's this about? Tyler says, I put it in the Discord. Haha, he's so cute. Okay, I gotta show everybody. Oh, he's so cute. It's like,
excuse me, but if you have a moment, I just wanted to say, would you like to go get some coffee?
Oh, so cute! Alexandra Blaze on YouTube says, hi, you're up on my huge TV again. Thank you, Alexandra. I am, I'm more, like 90% more nervous than I was before. I'm gonna stay in the small screen. Also, we were talking about that earlier because, okay, now I have to show you. The big screen, my face is huge, and so we were talking about it being on TV again, and now the reality is happening. Jake says, time for the huge face. Ha! Joe says,
hello, excuse me, could I interest you in our savior, Anna Daviscourt?
Please don't ever call me your Lord and Savior. Please and thank you. We are not organizing any of this. Okay. Back to porcupines. You guys, I have too much fun. Erase the head. It's headless anyways. This is just like a ski slope. Like, we just created a little ski slope. Why am I not painting? Ah, it's because it's selected. Everybody knows if you're not painting, it's because you selected something. Okay, so this is where the skis connect to the person. And they're like... Wait, you have to have like the arm bend, like the shoop, and it's like those little things. Yeah, that's what's going on here. Shoop. And how fast do you think they're gonna go? Are they gonna go woo like that? I don't know. We were playing Mario Party, and there's a game where you do this on a snowboard, and then you have to like rotate. And most of us in the group, we did fairly well. I would say even a good job, you know, like good job you. Then Sarah comes along. Sarah, who has been in the chat before, just comes along and goes, and it's like 1,000,000-degree rotation. And it was just like, okay. So, Sarah, props to you. You're the snowboarding champ, as well as just the mini games champ in general. She was just out of this world. So good. Okay, what was I gonna do? I like that this guy's like a little snail or something. Like, Gary. Okay. I lost my place. Bipedal. Bipedal. I want to play with some bipedal shapes. And then, honestly, I want to paint. That's what my goal is. Because I feel like I need to breach the... This looks amazing, by the way. The point at which I go from sketch to paint, I really haven't done that yet with this project. I tried one paint when I was kind of designing the character, and it wasn't my favorite. So I really need to get into that, because the further you get into a project, there's more pressure on like getting the finish right, because you're doing all of this prep for it. And so anyways, that's just my mental state right now. I need to get into the paints. I'm gonna give it the pangolin arms, where it's just like,
Hello. May I please? Please, sir.
or it's like he's starting to fight, like, what? You looking at me? I don't ever crack my knuckles, so I'm sorry if that wasn't intimidating enough for you. Jake says, sounds like I need to get Mario Party. I'll get it as a gift for the kids for Christmas. In quotes. Oh my gosh, yes. That would be so fun. If we could play with you and Aaron, I would be down. Okay, it only allows for 4 players, which is very dumb, but the old games had 8 players. I am very hopeful that someday they could maybe add that ability, but anyways. Oh my gosh, Tyler says Sonic the Hedgehog. And Adam Glazer's in the house. Adam, welcome. Guess what I sent out today, and I meant to send you a message about? Your prize for the costume contest. Yay! Only a month in the making. But yeah, it's on your way. It's on your way. Jake says, were you playing the newest one? Yeah, it's All-Stars, I believe. Yeah. Anthony's texting. He's texting a picture. Am I on his TV? I am. He says, on the TV. Anthony, this is your TV inception. Golly, it looks so small. Don't look at my cracked screen protector. It's not the actual screen. It's just the protector. I don't want to put on a new one because it really doesn't bug me that much. It's not cutting my finger yet, so. Okay. I'm gonna choose this guy. I'm gonna put a hat on him, and I'm gonna paint him. This is what we're doing right now. I get to make the decisions here. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Bowler hat? Yeah. It's a tall hat. It's a tall order for this boy. Anthony, stop texting me. He says, Inception! Hi, Jake, and everyone else. He doesn't play favorites. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh my gosh. Oh, Adam says just dropping by for a bit. Hey, even if we get a moment. Hello. Shoto says, what the heck? I don't even know. What the heck? There's so much to say that too. Jake says, I was the same way. Adam says, did Anthony get abducted by aliens? He's missing. Yeah, he got abducted by aliens. They're called cats, and they needed to go to the vet. Kendall says, cowboy hat? Ooh. Jake says, hi, Anthony. Anthony, did you hear that? All the way over there? Hi, Anthony. And then he says, ratata. Joe says, Anthony, get in here and stop texting. You cannot torture us like this. Anthony, if you want to hop on, go for it. And I'll just like change the layout. If you want. It's all good. Or we could just have your voice. Either way, I'm fine. Okay, so I'm gonna paint this boy. I'm gonna make it really textured. That's my goal. We'll see if it happens. This is freaking awesome. Oh, should he be pink? I had pink because I was doing the layout that you see before you. There was a pink border on the previous page, so maybe it's meant to be. Oh, ratata. Joe says, disembodied voice, Anthony. Also, Anthony, why aren't you in the chat? What's this about? Tyler says he would look like a little partner with a cowboy hat. I think we'd have to put maybe even like a handkerchief on this boy, this cowpoke. Should be riding a horse. Would that be weird? What are the laws of animal society if they have human, like, intelligence? I don't know what that would be like. I think Darth Vader got to him. Oh, this brush has great texture. What is it? This is the Brayer Boss variant from Kyle's ink box. is this hefty boy. It is fantastic. If you go light, you can see more pieces in between, and then if you go harder, boom, it's just got that lovely edge to it. It's kind of like rolling on paint or something. I like it. Yeah, pretty easy to use side by side as well. Like you can just match it up. Just get a lovely texture. Sometimes I use it as just a overlay so that you can add texture to an existing painting. But it's really fun to block out stuff with too. Definitely makes you get rid of some control. But you know I like that for especially like wash underneath things. It's really fun. And for the spikes, ooh, we're gonna get some interesting thick thins, you know? If I don't get over controlling. Oh no, I cut into his precious face. Okay. We should probably change this to a different color. Or we could just put it on multiply. Look at that. Rad dude. Rad dude. Alright, we're gonna go for some gold for the hat, which I definitely agree should be kind of cowboyish. What's the difference between a hat and a cowboy hat? What makes it cowboy? Cowboy hat. Partner. Oh, should he have cowboy boots? Just boots and a hat. Boots and hats and boots and hats. And okay, so it goes up on the side. This is like a Pringle. It's like a Pringle. And then it's like a squished loaf of bread. Okay, I could use my food knowledge comes to fruition. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. You know what? It's like a loaf of bread that got cow poked. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Elisandra says, "Lol, what happened? I went to get snacks." Oh, too much to even tell you. So much. Tyler says the difference between a hat and a cowboy hat is how much it roots and toots. That's a rootin' tootin' good time, I'll tell you what. Oh man, you know, we've been watching some Ted Lasso, so I'm really feeling the southern vibes. And English vibes. That show's got everything. That show's got everything. Alright. Yeah, kind of. We'll just ride with it. Alright. Something that I want to try is just adding a little bit of pattern to the spikes. And you know what we could do is actually do several paintings of the same sketch so that we can test. Because testing is good. Been watching a lot of resin DIY channels. Well, actually just one. Evan and Caitlin. And they do sometimes use the test to their advantage, where they can actually tell a thing and it changes the way that they're going to work. So I'm trying to use that and like go forward with the plan. You know what I mean? Would you read a book with this in it? Done! Oh, blush. You're going to have a little blush.
Fantastic.
I'm also going to put an underlayer of the gold, I think. Beep, bop. Just to show through some of this pink, I think that would be a lovely underlayer. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, Joe has to go. See ya, Joe. Have a great night. Let's see. Joe says, I have to go, but we'll catch the replay. I'm so sorry that your internet's giving you guff, and I hope that the rest of your day is just magnificent. Adam Glazer says, looking great. I have to go and get some soup, but and join a new Minecraft server tonight. Heck yeah. Have fun. Build all the things, break them down, do the things. Just watch out for creepers. Alessandra says, bye, dark hours. Bye, Adam. Have a great day/night. All y'all. Whenever you need to leave, and all lurkers and such. Just have a good one. That's all I ask of you. That's all I ask of you. What was the last musical you watched? Well, I was just channeling, I was gonna say Beauty and the Beast. I guess I was singing that earlier today, but there must be more than this provincial life, you know? What's it called? Phantom of the Opera. Boom. Nailed it. First try. Okay. No, now I want his hat to be blue. Trials and tribulations, you know? No, not that blue. I want it to be a little more toned down. It's like a blue-gray. I want it to be lighter and slightly more saturated. Yeah, I think that works. Trust me, it'll come together. Trust the process. Trust the process. Lean into it. Okay, I'm going to switch to pencil. And go for a dark red. I wonder if we should do... I love these eyes. The Animal Crossing eyes. Excusez-moi. And then there's just dot, which I've been going for mostly. But then there's also like... I don't know what these are called. Eyes? Cartoon eyes? Know what I mean? I promise that this is not the final sketch or anything like that. This is just part of the process, yes. What do I want for the eye? Because it's definitely not this. Alessandra says, I'm staying until the end, Anna, lol, and doing some trying on fresco. Hey, that's awesome. Oh, and Kendall's pointing out, it is monkey time. Monkey time. Because Anthony's not here, I didn't get both the words in. Monkey, 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 paw, paw, paw. All right. I don't have the special monkey paws screen on yet, but I will. Also, Anthony says he's eating lunch on the couch. That's his excuse, apparently. No good here, sir. Get back. So, what am I saying? The thing we're about to do is some hand stretches called monkey paws. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. I will lead us along, so just join along at home so that you can get a nice break from what we're doing. And if you're sitting, I would recommend, you know, standing up, getting around, moving around. All right, to start, we're going to put our arms straight out in front of ourselves with our fingers to the sky and palms away, and then we're going to curl them into what we call a monkey paw. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. And then the second pose is we put our fingers down to the ground, palms towards ourselves, and then curl them in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Then you punch something. No, that would probably be bad. No. And then the third pose is we flip our palms out, and then fingers down, and then curl them in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Great job. And fourth pose, we have fingers to the sky, palms towards ourselves, and curl them in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Jake says, it's nearly dinner time, Anthony. Oh my gosh. Kendall says, getting around. And Jake says, I'll get around just because you encouraged me to. Get around, people, okay? They get around. All right, we're repeating these poses, holding for about a second each, repeating around 10 times so that you get a nice stretch in your wrist. This is just an opportunity for you to assess what is feeling it in your body. You know, if you're feeling like you've been sitting too much, or you need a shoulder stretch, or to drink some water, close your eyes to give it a break from the screens. Any of that stuff right now, just do it. This is your reminder. But yeah, the monkey paw screen will be here at some point. We made a special one with little monkeys that do the poses, but it's meant for 2 people, so I just didn't have time to do that one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Also, if you feel like this isn't the stretch for you, I would highly recommend just Googling some different stretches or seeing a physical therapist, because we all need something to help our bodies because we're using our hands repeatedly, and there will be negative repercussions if we don't take care of them. So let's take care of them. Sound good? Sound good. And when we are done, we're just going to gently shake out our hands to loosen them back up. And then do some... I have to uncross my legs. I have to roll my shoulders as well to loosen those up. And then we're going to do some neck stretches, starting with putting your ear as high as you can on each side. Reach for the sky. And then the other side. My hair is holding me back. I want to cut it all off. Should I do that on a stream? Just... No, James would come out here and stop me and be like, no. All right, and then we look to the side as far as is comfortable for us. And then to the other side. And back again. Oh yeah. And I'm going to wiggle my legs too, because man, I've been sitting too long today. Had so many things. So Anthony and I recorded the podcast coming this Friday. By the way, this stream is brought to you by Oops All Bloops, our podcast that is a subscription here on Behance. You can get access to it for $3 a month. There are 2 podcasts per month, and we have a private Discord as well that you can get access to. So we recorded that this morning, and then we had immediately after there, well, kind of immediately. Anthony, you had time to eat lunch between our stopping and... Right? Did you? I don't know. Anyways. So then after that, Ryan had a meeting about a certain special that might be going on. If you guys would like to contribute, Ryan has put out a little like invite. So if you have any ideas of something you would like to contribute, there are opportunities to have drawings or animations, Kendall, or whatever you can think of. You can pitch it to Ryan. And yeah, that should be coming up on this. Can I say? I think I can. I don't think that would be a secret. It's on the 17th of December this year. And so yeah, I was in a meeting for that, and then right after that was stream. And I had to make some changes to the stream to have these backgrounds and stuff. So it's a whole thing. Oh my gosh, you guys. Tyler says, I don't know what to do, how to do these stretches and eat raw cookie dough at the same time. And that's the real tragedy. Okay, I hope your raw cookie dough doesn't have egg in it, just so you're safe. But also, I know that even when it does, it's too good to not eat. So I just wish you the best. I'd say when you're doing monkey paws, this is really when you need another person involved, right? They hold the cookie dough in front of you so that you can take a bite when you want, and you're also getting the stretches in. So it's a 2-man job, you know? Jake says, there and back again, where Anna is looking. You're supposed to be looking to the side as well. Oh man, whatever, it's fine. Tyler says it absolutely has egg in it. I'm being bad. I understand very, very much. It's too good. I hope it's really good on your end. Because, you know, I don't know that there is any subpar cookie dough, though, honestly. I don't know if that exists. What if we did? I just might. Whoops, that's not the right color. His arms are so awkward. That's fine. It's kind of part of the style. That's what you tell your client when they're like, the arms look awkward. Just be like, it's part of the style. You don't get it. Ugh. Is that doing a thing? Am I still selected? I was still selected. All right, now I have a soft light layer with the brayer boss again. I'm just zooping some colors over this. Just like giving it a little bit of different stuff going on, and then you can lower the opacity so it's not so intense. Whoa. Might go for a slightly lighter than this purple. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling this. Sure. And then, let's see. Oh, you know what could be cool? Like we were talking about John Klassen before. Maybe kind of like a paper cutout style. Whoa, that's too light. Oh, maybe it's because it's underneath this. Boom. Nope, it's just too light. That's too dark. What is happening? This is that like visual thing where it's like you think it's a color and then you put it next to other colors and it's not that color. I'm gonna go to the texture blocker and just use it as an eraser by pressing down the tilde key and then fade out that edge. Whoops, whoops. You go back to the Brayer boss. Brayer boss. Brayer boss. Sure. Why not? That's what I say. I'm gonna erase out some of these. That's the wrong layer. That's the wrong layer you've heard tell about. I might also add a little bit of a zhuzh on the snoozle. You guys totally know what I'm talking about. Don't pretend you don't. No, I mean a darker gradient of color going from the nose backwards, giving him like that little boop snoot. A boop snoot. A woohoo! Everybody's been there and it's boop snoot. A woohoo! I still think I want to work on the quills, the shapes of them a little bit. I know I want it to be crazy and sporadic, but I also want a little bit more order. I have to admit my flaws. Sometimes I do want order. I'm sorry. Oh, golly. Anthony's in the chat. All bets are off. What's going on? Oh, no. Tyler says absolutely has egg. I'm being bad. Okay, that's where I left off. Thank you, Tyler, for that. Anthony says, beans. I got the hiccups. Beans, says Jake. Beans, everybody says. Welcome. Oh, Ibrahim's in the chat. I missed you. Hello, Ibrahim. How are you? And Anthony says, hey, Ibrahim. It's been a bit. How have you been? That's a word. Jake says, okay, Anthony, read the chat. Do you want to join the call, Anthony? That's up to you. Say yes or no in the chat. I will read it. Okay. Beep, bop. Beep, beep, bop. This one. This one's the problem child, I think. I have to really zoom out, like, mentally to see the overall shape. This is good content where you just see it from like a mile away. Anthony says, Jake says, okay, Anthony, read the chat. Oh, lol. Oh, what a jokester that boy is. Truly, one of a kind. All right, we need to yeehaw up in here. Let's get some yeehaw going. Although, one more spike. One more baby spike. Just a little. Speak. Okay, two. I lied. I know. I'm a liar. You should know this by now. It's really your fault for trusting me. Okay. Many more spikes. Butts are weird. I think we can all agree. Square? Square. He ain't a square. He a cowboy. Although, he's not looking very cowboyish. Anthony says, my hiccups are just unflattering squeaks and a lot of burping. It's best if you don't have audio. So he's saying no. He's abandoning us. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. My best friend. Why? It's fine. I had a moment. It's over now. It's over now. Okay, so to get the Pringle shape, truly, we need to have layers. Layers, donkey. I'm gonna go for a light blue donkey. I'm gonna go layer donkey. Yeah. I mean, it's not the best cowboy hat I've ever seen, but it's also not the worst cowboy hat I've ever seen. Trust me, the worst cowboy hat I've ever seen. You don't want to see that. You do not want to see that. Oh no. They were counting my it's fines. Times 4, times 5. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Anthony says this capybara has really long back hair. You know I love a cappy. Cappies are good. You cannot lie. Okay. This is just Anna descends into madness because Anthony's not here. So sad. So sad. could have been prevented. What a senseless loss, you know? If only he had been a friend. Thank you for being my friend. Sometimes. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Jake says times 11. You're going to have to up it. I have control in this situation. It's fine. I like power. Is this bad? Probably. Okay, Brim. You're going to have to come out here, Brim. It's like saying bruh to somebody. Like, okay, Brim. Bruh. You know, he doesn't look like a cowboy because of this attitude. Yeah, now he's a cowboy. I'm the highwayman. And I make ends meet. Her name is Sandra. And she would very much like you to stop. Cowboy boots. Okay. Those have... No. Those have these things. They're also kind of Pringle-ish. That's not a Pringle, but like, you know what I mean. They have outer curves. Is that what makes it a cowpoke? A cowboy? A cow boot? It's curves? It's curvilicious? Wow. I never knew. Until today. Okay, sure. I kind of like these just as sketch. Is that weird? Oh, and then it's got to have the little spurs, obviously, which I think are for just inhumane things. I don't like poking horses. But I do like fashion, which this clearly is. It's got to have little decorations because cowboys are fancy, you know? What other decorations do cowboy boots have? Like that? Maybe like an extra little line because it's extra fancy. No. Too much, Anna. Too much. I feel like one of them's taller than the other. Is it this boy? It kind of reminds me at the bottom here of, what do you call it? The armored boots in Animal Crossing. They're so goofy. Anthony says everything is 3 degrees from a Pringle. Honestly, it's true. Cookie dough that Tyler is eating right now. It comes in a tube, which is very much like a Pringles tube. Boom. Pringle. That was 2 degrees. That was nothing. 1 degree? I don't even know. Kendall says you need to have the boot to have, you need the boot to have a section in the bottom. Otherwise, they fall off the horses. Have a section in the bottom, otherwise... Oh! Okay, like Healy? Like a Healy? I would love it if it was just on the like the heel part of it. But you're talking about like a separation so that it can like, the thing fits in here. Yeah? Is that what you're talking about? Could probably do it better, but like who cares? Not me! Oh, golly. Oh my gosh, Brian! Hi! Oh, it's so nice to see you in here. Okay, Brian says, so this is where the chat is. This is my brother-in-law. Everybody be really nice and super, super normal. Like, not at all weirdos like you usually are to him. Okay. James says hi, I'm sure. He's in the other room. Jake says, I just realized this little partner has a pork pie hat and it's perfect. Is it a pork pie hat? Did I do a bad job? Is it not a cowboy? I need to be a cowboy. The heel needs to be able to catch the stirrup. Okay, so it is, yeah, what I thought. Anthony says, quote, the pork pie hat is the mark of the determined hipster, the kind of cat you might see hanging around a jazz club or pool hall. I like that. Oh man, I want to be a cool cat. This guy is a cool cat. Jake says, I am so normal, you have no idea. Anthony says, Wikipedia knows. What? You're cheating. That's cheating. Alessandra says, hi, Brian. Welcome to the awesome stream. Well, Brian's been part of the stream many times before, but as a lurker, which I appreciate. Totally lurk on, friends. It's all good. But if you want to chat, we here. Talking about porcupines. Okay, do cowboys have gloves? Is that a question that I need answered? I want him to have like he's ready to grab a gun. Oh no. No more guns. You guys, it looks like that episode of SpongeBob where there's like, what is that thing? Oh, it's the glove balloon. Do you remember? He goes to like Glove World or something. There's like a glove balloon. That's what this reminds me of. Wow. I wish you could see it in my apartment because the Cintiq is like 24 inches. It's huge. And this is just taking the entire screen of it. Maybe I should make it my background. Oh my gosh. Anthony says, quirky lurky. Brian says, yeah, I just don't follow instructions well. Hey, none of us do. He says, hello, Anthony and Jake. Not sure who else I have met here. People, it's all good. They're just the masses. Anthony's usually my co-host. Now he's in the chat, you know, like one of you. Jake says, and I was thinking of Oppenheimer's hat, which was labeled as a pork pie hat, but what Google shows for pork pie is not this. Okay, what hat did Oppenheimer have? Tell me. I need to know. Okay. I'm gonna do probably just a... Oh, that's not correct. Why? Oh, I have something selected. It's always because I have something to select. This is always the answer, friends. Can't tell me otherwise. Like this? How many paws does a porcupine have? I really should know. Not paws... That gives me pause. Not as in like it has 2 paws or 4 paws. I'm thinking the fingers, the nobules. What are they called on a porcupine? Kendall, you were in the Wikipedia page. You know everything about porcupines now, right? Kendall says, lol, the selection is always selected. Always. It's a curse, but also a blessing. Jake says, you'd probably just have to Google his hat. His hat. That's what I'm going to Google. What is his hat? Okay, back to the spikes. Yeah, these are nothing. What even is this? Have they become lighter than the color that I put there before? Madness. In a time called madness. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Like this? Okay, yeah, that's dark. Oh, I'm using the select again. Gotta deselect. Okay. Control D. That is what deselect is. Or at least the hotkey for it. No. Okay. Erase out first. And then do another line. And then you can erase that out. And then this. It's a thick boy. Maybe even thicker. Down by the bum. Down by the bum where the bit da 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 and the ba da 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 beat da beat. Do you guys remember that? Where it was like a clapping game? It was like, down by the hinga, the binkity dink, the bullfrogs leap from the dink. I don't remember the words clearly, but it was a thing. Jake says, phalanges. How many phalanges does a porcupine have? I need to know. Oh, Jake's putting it on the Discord. Oh, let's go check it out. Kendall says I played in Girl Scouts always. Oh my gosh, we totally would have done that if I was ever in Girl Scouts and you were ever in Oregon. Oh my gosh. Let us see. Scream schedules? No. Show and tell. Boom! Nailed it. Oh, that's Anthony. Hey, Anthony sweater. Everybody look at it. It's glorious. Anthony's wearing it right now. Hopefully not getting food on it. And then Oppenheimer's hat. Okay, that is a fantastic hat, I have to say. I wanted it to be more pringly on the brim, though. It's harder to show in the side, I suppose. Also pringly top hats. Top hats have a pretty pringly shape. I learned this after looking at top hats for way too long. You know how I do. Beep. Kendall says, I love this. It's so cute. It's definitely different. I think the eyebrow is really putting it over the edge of something. But I have feelings. It's kind of nonsense, but I like nonsense from time to time. We shall see where it lands. We still have a half hour. Hot dang. So we can explore other paintings. Like I said, we could use the same sketch and just keep painting it in different ways. It's possible. A really good question about this design is, where do the spikes start and stop? Because, like, what is this? Does it look like a zebra now? Are you a zebra? Wow, I never knew. I thought my friend was a porcupine. Turns out, zebra. Boom. We've been watching a lot of Ted Lasso lately. Anybody else watching the Ted Lasso train? It's good stuff. Would recommend. I mean, what's wrong with eyebrows? Nothing. That's what I say. That's what I say. I'm the highwayman, and I make ends meet. I'll erase this nonsense. And I think what we should do is also just a little bit mess around with the colors. I'm going to just throw a color balance on top of here. See what I like. Oh, look at that. Orange boy. I don't mind that. Orangey pinky. Maybe I could even do some, like, on the, what do you call it? On the mask of the adjustment layer, I could paint out a little bit of it, and then it would be like pinky orange. That'd be fun. I love a good peach. Aw, that's lovely. If you just look at the colors, it's lovely. And then if you look at the boy, it's something else, but you know. Okay, this is what I was talking about. X, make it big. Oh, interesting. Whoa, that was a difference. I didn't know we changed so much of the spike color. Oh, another thing that we can do. Okay, wait. That's the darker area. I want to actually get rid of... I don't know. Yeah, okay. So towards the end of the spikes, I kind of want it to get lighter. So I'm going to take this and just zhuzh it in there. I can't really zhuzh with this brush. It's got more of a hard edge. So I'm going to go back to the texture blocker. Got to be able to zhuzh, you know? If you don't have that power, what do you really have? You know what? I might also do a few... Oh wait, I can just use this layer. A few over spikes. Does that make sense? Spikes over these spikes, so we can get a little bit more dimension in here, so it's not just the flat shape. Which, don't get me wrong, I love a flat shape. But not right now. It looks like he has whiskers or something, like really fat whiskers. I'm not against it. Whoops, got rid of his arm. Yeah, and then if I lock this one, I can also paint some stripes over it. I wonder if I could alternate the stripes with the ones behind it, so it kind of looks like a checkerboard or something. Oh, it kind of works. I don't know if I like that, but I like that I have the option of it. Okay, well, that's one version of what we could do. He's a looker. What the heck did I just make? Sure. Sure. Let's do another version from the same sketch. Beep, bop. Aw, I love that sketch. Okay, now I have a goal in mind. Okay. I'm going to make him brown. I know. Groundbreaking. Crazy. Who would have ever thought? Oh. I'm missing everything. Oh, did I misappropriated something. Let's see. I said that Kendall said something that Alessandra actually said. Oh, Alessandra said, I love this. Lol, it's so cute. And then Kendall says, correction, Alessandra, not Kendall. Sorry if I read that wrong. I'm so sorry. Alessandra says, lol, Anna get confused over here. Lol. I get confused easily. Kendall says, the boy is cute and we all know it. Kendall says, the power of the judge. Cece, we miss you. You know how it is. Jake says, okay, gotta check out from work and hit up the kitchen. Have a great day or night, whatever you call it. Jake says, I love your explorations, Anna. Thank you so much. Anthony says, I need to find a cure for hiccups. They're ruining my life. Boo! Did I scare you? I hope so, because I tried to cure you. Anthony says, bye, Jake. Create the best hot dogs and bagels you can. You know how it'll work. Oh, man. Oh, Alessandra's sending links about how to get rid of hiccups. Jake did the same thing that I did. Boo. And did it work? Anthony said, ah! Anthony says I hiccuped and screamed at the same time. Oh, my gosh. Amazing. This is all I ever wanted. All I ever needed. Okay, I kind of want this to be a soft boy. I might use our... Who already has Christmas songs in their head? Whoa! Are they copyright free? Can I sing Christmas songs on the stream? I really can't believe that it's the 1st of December already. That is just mind-blowing. I kind of want to treat this... Oh, okay, yeah, I might treat it like sketchier. Like more reliance on the line. I don't want this line though. I kind of want the... I want the fresco pencil brush. Should we switch to fresco real quick? I'm going to save my file. I'm going to open fresco and see how it goes. Fresco. If you didn't know, Fresco is also available on desktop, so honestly we could have both of them open at the same time. And then let's do... I'm going to open it up here actually just to make sure you don't see my files. Let's see. How do you open something in Fresco that's on your computer? Is it import? Let's see. Yeah, I think it's import. Do. Yeah, it's doing it. Yes. Yes. There we go. Change your power plan. Don't ever show this again. Okay. Whoops. This is Photoshop. All right, everybody, we're doing it. We're doing it. How exciting. Oh, you can see a little bit of my background. All right, let's try with the pencil brush in here. And if anything goes awry or it like slows down or whatever, we can always pop back into Photoshop. No problem. Okay, so I love this pencil brush again because it's sharp when you're down, and then when you go to the side, it gets all zhuzhy. And that is what I love. Okay, so I just want to kind of go to town with like lines and textures on this guy. So we might go like full fur. We're going full fur. I also need to figure out some kind of style with like a mouth being open that doesn't show through. Like I don't want a gap. Maybe it's just like white or something on the inside. I've seen that before. Hey, Rachel Ashley just started live streaming from Fresco. How perfect. We're Fresco sisters. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Kendall says, I'll admit the temptation to ruin Ryan's challenge of hearing Little Drummer Boy is strong. Not hearing it. That's a challenge? Not hearing Little Drummer Boy. Can I sing it? Brian says nope tree is good. Is it nope tree or nope tree is good? Is that like a pause in between? I don't know what a nope tree is. Tyler says, okay, well, I did not know Fresco was available on desktop. Heck yeah, it is. Go paint your toes off. Kendall says, we've got our tree the day after Thanksgiving, but not up yet. Lit. Oh, my gosh. People are giving recommendations for hiccups that I have never heard of before. Kendall says, I always do a drink upside down or hold breath one. Usually works for my hiccups. Jake says, talk to your body and remind it that it is supposed to breathe air and that you are not, in fact, drowning out of the water. Drowning out of the water. Oh my gosh. Alessandra says, oh, is it bad if I already put my Christmas tree up? This is why. Now I get it, Brian. Sorry. No tree yet. Tree is good. Tree is good to have. If you have a tree already, that just means more tree action and good smells in your house and pine needles on the ground. So, like, no problem there. Anthony says to Alessandra, I tried hold your breath and swallow 3 times and it worked. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. Good job. Kendall says, I want the power of Fresco on Mac already. Does not work on Mac? Oh, Anthony says I can join the audio now if Anna wants that. We have a little less than 20 minutes left. Oh my gosh. Or a little more. Am I crazy? Yeah, a little more. Tyler says, too little too late, Anthony. We've moved on. And Anthony says, rude, offended. He's totally not joking. How dare. Brian says, I once got rid of Amy's wife's hiccups by giving the cold shoulder the scariest thing I could think of. What? The cold shoulder? Tyler says, get that boy in here. All right. You want to just be a voice, Anthony? I'm opening up the OBS Ninja. Ants cam. Let's get it going. Oh, he's already in there. Hey, Anthony. Can you say something? There you are. You're not in camera. He's just waving. Like this. You weirdo.
I don't see you in OBS Ninja. But
oh, I'm not in OBS Ninja. That's true. Okay, wait. I'm getting an OBS Ninja. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait. I can't. Oh, no, I can't. Because if my camera's being used by... Wait, okay. I can do this.
That's fine. It will just be delayed.
Oh, no. Could you just read the chat delayedly?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That delay is so funny. Okay, well, let's do it. Hi, welcome back with Anthony. Yay. Oh, okay. I'm going to just draw. You talk at me.
Kendall says, I remember watching one of the ER dramatic reenactments on TLC, and it was about a woman who had hiccups for 6 months, and they couldn't figure out how to make it stop.
That's so sad. Poor lady. Wow. That is like a hell on earth kind of thing. Anthony, by the way, could
Alessandra says, so glad your hiccups are gone. Me too.
Heck yeah. Great job. And I like that your winning strategy was televised for all to hear. So just hold your breath and gulp 3 times.
I did it more than 3 times, but I just wanted to make sure.
Make sure. Well, I'm glad that it worked. Very, very glad. Also, Anthony, could you tell us a little story of...
Do you ever get, when you hiccup for too long, you just get a headache?
Yeah, you could definitely get a headache from hiccuping too much. Or honestly, like doing a lot of things too much. Ugh, it's unfortunate what your body can do to you. But Anthony, I was going to say, can you tell us the stories of...
Tell a little story about what?
The delay is great. Of the cats and bringing them to the...
the delay is good.
The vet. Wow, I can talk.
It's really messing with your brain, huh? Yeah. So we took the cats to the vet because all 5 of them have a cold. Saturn's is probably the most cold-esque. He's got a really croaky meow. The kittens seem fine. A little bit of sneezing. And then Cecil had a little bit of a croaky meow. And then also one of the kittens maybe had like a bite on his upper lip that's been like swollen and inflamed. So they said to put a hot compress on it, and they gave us some antibiotics, but they should be all good to go in about 7 to 10 days, they said.
How was it getting them all there at once?
Well, we have multiple cat carriers, so it wasn't too bad. 3 kittens in one carrier, Cecil and Saturn in their own.
And wrangling them in there wasn't like a struggle? That's what I was imagining. So you're like just trying to literally herd cats. So, and kittens, which are like more cattish than cats. Yikes.
Saturn was the hardest to get in the carrier because he didn't want to, so he's putting his paws on it. But everybody else just went in.
The difficult child. He is difficult. He almost ran away once, and we had to catch him.
We currently have, well, 6 cats in total in the house, but we're fostering 3, so...
6? What's the other one I don't know about?
Connor, Aiden's cat.
Saturn, Cecil, Connor, 3 kittens. 6! That's my math, my brain. None of it works. Whoops. 6. I've been saying 5 all day, or whatever.
No, it does. I saw your fingers. It added up.
Yeah, I know. I was saying 5 all day. Ugh.
Well, we only took 5 to the vet. Connor doesn't need to go to the vet because Connor's antisocial and never comes out of the room.
So you're the fault of the bad math. Gotcha. You told me 5, and that's why I thought 5. Okay.
5 is correct, but 6 live here. Currently.
Boy.
Kendall says, I feel like a rake brushes would be a nice touch for a porcupine test drawing. Meanwhile, Zorro just goes in and then tries to explore the whole vet office.
Aw, what a good boy. Exploration. This looks like a werewolf porcupine. I agree, the rake brush would be
This was a curbside thing, so we got to the vet and they took the cats in the carriers.
Oh, that you just like dropped them off?
We didn't go in.
Nice. Well,
yeah.
I'm glad that they're doing well and that it wasn't too bad getting them in there.
Yeah, me too.
I was trying to change the size of the brush by doing the regular Photoshop size increase. It wasn't working. Oh no. But luckily the tilde key does work. I like this, Kendall. Good call. Rake brush for life. What if we could have it like a dramatic gown? It reaches to the ground. Anthony, you missed some awesome porcupine
hey,
reference
Brian has an actual
finding.
photo now.
Huh? What's the actual photo?
Oh, Brian didn't have a photo on his profile, but now he does. It's a cat.
Which one is it? Ichi or Iroh? Brian has the cutest cats, by the way. They are fantastic.
It's a cat with interesting eyes.
No eyes?
I suppose.
Because that would be Iroh. I believe Ichi,
no
Brian
eyes.
found at work.
Iroh. That's ironic.
Iroh, exactly. Such a sweetheart. Such a babe. I can't remember exactly the story of Iroh, how he became part of your family, but Ichi, I remember, right, if I'm remembering correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, Brian. But Ichi was in a bunch of pallets at the place that Brian worked at and was just a little kitten all lost and abandoned. Needed a home. And after quite a while of trying to get him out of there, Brian got him and he's been at home ever since. So good. And every time I talk to them about their cats, Brian and Amy, I'm like, I just want to find a cat like that. Just like, oh no, life chose you to have a cat. Whoops. Then we would make it happen.
I can make that scenario happen for you.
Don't do
Got
it.
3 to spare.
It's true. But you have to hide them in like a pallet and cover them in water. So it's like, oh, poor cat. Oh, baby. Oh,
Well, I'll take it to the Peter Iredale shipwreck and be like, oh, what's that? Oh.
How did you get out here? Impressive. I need the eyedropper. That's what it is. I was like, how do I select colors?
And you'll say, no, let the kids take it. I'll be like, no, Anna, it's for you.
Okay. Anthony's recreating or alluding to the way that James proposed to me. So that's what it's an inside joke. Ha ha. And then I marry the cat.
Even fake laughing is good for your brain.
Too true. Too true. That's why I always fake laugh when I'm around.
We got some
you.
real ones in there now.
A diss.
Chara says this is the makings of a good Netflix series, maybe Disney Plus.
Oh, really? Is that what you say? Top of the morning to ya. Probably like a green bowler hat. Yeah? What do you think?
Green bowler hat reminds me of Cornelius Fudge. Is that right?
Oh no, I don't like that character. But sure, yeah, you're correct.
Oh, I know. Brian says, so Ira was also caught where I used to work. He has 2 siblings, one blind, one not, both living with previous roommates now. We caught the mom, got her spayed and released.
Amazing. You're a hero. I love it. That's the kind of stories we like to hear up in here. Okay, this one, and then I'm going to make it slightly lighter, I think.
Ryan says, sorry, texting with fat thumbs.
Oh,
Okay,
how dare.
It's excused.
It's very much excused. No worries at all. Oh, Kendall sent me a pin. Oh, I have to look at it. Let's see. What is it? Oh, it's cute as heck, obviously. Look at this guy. Little hedgehog. It's a quiet village. Hey, it's got the rug and everything.
What is that?
I love it. This is quality. Also, look at that picture above the mantle. Ugh, to have an apartment like this.
That's a hedgehog?
It's a hedgehog, it says. That's what it's called, Anthony. Anthony, what are you doing? He's like digging under his desk. He's not even on the camera anymore.
I was leaning in to look.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry. Okay. Oh,
Don't witness me.
I witness you all the time. All the time. Yeah, I think this is a better brown. Much more muted. I have feelings. I think.
About 9 minutes left.
Wow. All right. Cool. I think I actually want to go slightly darker for these guys and then lighter with the back ones. Kind of like that implied space kind of thing.
Kendall says Jan Brett might be a good idea. References too.
Jan Brett, actually, I believe that is what the publishers actually compared it to when I first sent them some of the sketches. They were like, oh, Jan Brett, I think, which I believe is a huge compliment if I'm remembering the right artist. Sometimes my brain just does not connect the right things. Yeah, it was this artist. All right, Jan Brett. Look at that. The hat. I mean, come on. Come on! Oh, that's too good. The mitten.
Oh, that looks familiar.
Trouble with Trolls. I think a reindeer one is what I remember. I think. So cute. Hedgie's surprise? Come on. But yeah, this kind
What's
of...
the mermaid one?
The mermaid one. What are you looking for? Mm-hmm. Oh, Mermaid. It's called The Mermaid by Jan Brett. I think that... What was I going to say? Something. It's beautiful. She's got great work. Oh, the level of anthropomorphization with a lot of these characters is exactly what I want. Look at these guys. Like that cat just being like... Also, this is where the idea for Untitled Goose Game came from. It's just this goose. Honk. Kendall says, I think I still have a signed poster somewhere in my room. Hot dang. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I think I'm going to change the color of this. I want it to be slightly less red, so I'm gonna select it and then just take out some of the saturation. Take it down. And then I have a clipping mask here, so I can just fill it with that color and then it'll change it. See that? See that? Not too shabby. I might also make that the same color of the paws, the slightly darker. So I'm gonna block transparency and then paint that in. Yeah, I think that works. Kind of. I don't know. It's a little harsh on the arm, so I'm just gonna erase out some of it, but not all of it. Oh, I might use the pencil now because I do want a softer thing.
Kendall says, I met her. My sister also dragged me to the front because I had been coloring and shoved our art in her hands.
Aww.
Nothing more terrifying than being a high schooler, aspiring artist, and having your art shoved to someone else's hand suddenly, and it being someone who basically wrote and arted your childhood books.
Poor little Kendall. But also, that's awesome because I'm sure it was a good experience. I imagine she was nice. Okay, vroom vroom car. Go get it. Sound like the car outside just exploded a little bit.
They're so vrooming.
Well, they were vrooming, and then it was like pop, 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 like fireworks were going off, which is a bit concerning. Just a bit. Oh, there they go vrooming again. They just never stop. Come on, bring up color. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is the right one. All right. I might do a soft light layer and then
Kendall
go crazy
says,
with
it was
the
fun,
lines.
but Def wasn't ready to share art at that age. I was not expecting my sister to go look, and then if I remember correctly, she kept it, ...
Oh, that's so sweet. I like that. Aw. I mean, if you were okay with it going to somebody else, but I hope you were. Oh my gosh. I love that though.
Alessandra says, OMG, Anna, if you hear the cars in my area, you would be even more concerned. They sound like bad motorcycles.
That's what that sounds like. Just like. It's more like a monster, truly. That car is a monster. Monster. Beep, beep, beep. Okay.
Kendall says, it's good now. I think as that bright, shy teenager, it was a little abrupt.
Absolutely. I think that's a delicate line to walk, because some people, it would be like, oh, they're just shy and they need to get through like that shyness portion. But then also there's a point at which that could be like the most traumatizing thing. So I hope your sister knew what she was doing. And probably like ask her permission before you do anything like that. I don't think that's ever happened to me where somebody was just like, oh, here. But in high school, it was definitely like a period where I had to get over people looking over my shoulder while I was drawing, which is about the worst thing that can happen. I really hated that, especially in high school when you're self-conscious. And yeah, after a while, I just had to get over it, I guess, because I wanted to draw. There was no private area.
Kendall says, I laugh because my sister is 7 years younger than me. She's sassy, bold type. Teenage Kendall was not so.
She handled all the sassy boldness. What do you think, Anthony, of this porcupine? Got any input?
His teeth look like a banana.
Oh, yeah. That's just more of like... Okay, yeah. I'll take that into consideration. But the idea is to have his mouth be open, but in a graphic way that doesn't make it feel like it's empty or that it needs to like show the other side or whatever. Kind of like a cartoonish open mouth. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's try some different colors. See, to me that looks a little like...
Alessandra says, ooh, love this. I love that brush. It goes so well.
Yeah, the rake brush. I think it really did add something. So thank you, Kendall, for that. I could do the little... Oh. Apparently it didn't choose the color. The little teeth.
Kendall says, but Jambret was fun to meet. It was unexpected too. We were in Santa Fe looking at something else. College visits? I can't remember why. And saw her tour bus at school. Just straight joined that line while my mother walked the dog. Love the textures, by the way.
Yeah, them textures are good. Let's try some stripes on there too.
Tara says, TikTok voice. Look at this distinguished gentleman. Is that a TikTok
Look at this
voice?
distinguished gentleman. Look at him sitting there. So distinguished. That was close.
It's like that robotic thing.
No. This one's, it's a meme of somebody saying it. So it's not the robotic voice. I hate the robotic voice, by the way. We watch funny animal videos, a lot of them from TikTok.
I just assumed TikTok voice is that robotic one.
Nah, she's just saying, from the meme.
Tara says, yes, Anthony, you nailed it. Also love the
Okay, never
textures. And
mind. Apparently,
Alexandra over on YouTube says, I love that single tooth.
the single tooth. You like that? If I could have just switched to my single tooth mode, I would have. I could
Whoa.
feel Fresco kind of slowing down. So
We're at 6:02.
oh, how about that? All right, we'll add some stripes, any finishing touches, and say adios. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everybody, including this one guy in the chat called Anthony. I don't know who he is, what he wants, what he's doing here, but not weird at all, boy.
Did you make a yummy noise?
I didn't make a yummy noise. Did you make a yummy noise? Name that movie.
Classic.
Young Frankenstein. Or Frankenstein, if you're being proper about it.
Alessandra says, I gave a thumbs up on YouTube too, Anna.
Oh, you're
and
so
also
sweet,
says, I love the
Alessandra.
texture over on YouTube.
Thank y'all for all your support on everything.
Brian says, still want to
So
watch
nice.
that. You've not seen Young Frankenstein?
Gotta
It's
watch
the
it.
perfect holiday movie.
Clearly. What holiday? You decide. But yeah, Brian, we should definitely watch that. Frau Blücher. Okay, yeah, I like that. I can put... I love the delayed nay. Okay, so boy. I love that using the rake brush to put the spikes on made it so that it has like a gradual edge towards the inner edge where it meets the body and the outer edge where it just fluffs off. And that made it really easy to put some stripes on. And I did some like staggered chunks of stripes this time, and I like that because you can still tell it's like stripey, but it's not so uniform so that it feels weird when it's connecting to the body. I might chill this one out because it made it a little awkward connecting to the body. Yeah, I think I like that better. So it needs to get a little bit more subtle when it's coming towards the main fur. I think that this could be a technique actually for the actual book, is using the rake grit brush, because I think it's kind of perfect. So, Kendall, you could have just completely changed the direction for a book. Of course, this all needs to go through like a series of okays
thought
and
that
all
was
that stuff.
over.
So. Huh?
Oh, it's your other book is done or getting close to finished.
You're talking about a book being close to finished. Oh, yeah. I am working on several different books, so they're all in different states.
The author of it posted something on Twitter the other day.
About the book? Or just in general? Amanda, what did you post?
I think so. I don't know.
Well, I was showing them the Publishers Weekly announcement that we're doing the book. So they got to see that earlier in the stream.
Neato.
Neato burrito, bandito. All right, I'm just going to get rid of some of the lines and then we can call it good. Does that sound good for you?
Alexandra over on YouTube says, when I have more time one day, I'm going to make the YouTube chat busy.
Busy. I like that. You can lurk for as much as you like, and you can also chat as
Kendall
much
has
as
to
you
go
like.
for
It's all
dinner,
yours.
but
Have a great dinner.
says,
But says,
rakes are fun. There's so many of them too. Definitely recommend looking at other rakes and experimenting with them too.
I definitely will. Rakes are the future. Beep, 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 beep. I definitely drift more towards this style than the pink one. I love the pink one for experimentation, but this is just my fave in terms of right now aesthetics. Then I'm going to give him just a little bit of darker on the nosy, and then we'll call it goodsy. What? Yeah, Fresco's definitely slowing down. But that's okay. But that's okay. All right. That is it for me.
Alexandra says, this one seemed to come out very effortlessly.
You know, there are some things that your brain just drifts towards, and I think some of the aesthetics in this one definitely are drifty for me. I'm drifting. Cutie. Okay, so we have drawn some porcupines today. I didn't plan for it to be all porcupine, but here we are. We also went from Photoshop to Fresco. So some of the... Here's our pink boy. Oh, man. Some of our sketches, a ski slope of a head and everything. And then from last time, this is our fox. So we did a lot of different exploration today. We ended on this guy, which I am very happy with, and I will be continuing to work on this book. Obviously, like the announcement said, it's slated for spring 2022, and I can't wait to show you guys the final project. Thank you so much for your input and just for hanging out today. I am so stoked on what we found on Pinterest today. I had no idea there was so much just porcupine exploration. Like, look at these guys. I mean, come on. That's a lemur, but I still love it. But until next time, thank you so much for joining us. We will be here on Monday of next week, and this Friday we're dropping a new Oops All Bloops podcast. And until next time, get vaccinated, wear a mask, wash your hands, be kind to yourself and to other people. Remember that you are loved. Anthony, is there anything you'd like to say to the masses before we leave? 1, 2.
Goodbye, everybody. I'm glad that I could join for a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. We were happy to have you. Thea, Alessandra, Kendall, and Tara, and Alexandra in the YouTube chat, and all of our previous friends. So good to see you. Thanks, Brian, for popping in. That's so cool. And we will see you next time. Bye! He's never going to join in. I was waiting for the delay to go past, but he never said bye with me. Oh well. Okay, bye.